If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Meta platforms with the ticker symbol META. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. The whole market is pulling back and Meta platforms is no exception. So let's take a look at the daily chart. We've been going down for quite a long time, especially early April of this year. This was the channel slowly working lower to the downside. If I connect the swings, you can see that this fits against the price action the best. So what we're doing right now is breaking out of a range. You can see that prices were range bound for several weeks inside of a tight range of about 155 to 172. Now we're seeing a breakout of this range, so most likely what I think can occur is we continue to break out of the range because the market is kind of just due for a pullback, and there's a couple of price levels that the price should come back to. You can see that we already filled in the gap between these two red candles. There's another gap between these two red candles a little bit higher at the 184 level, and we can come back all the way to retest this breakout level. So if we break out of a range, most likely and if it is successful, we can do a breakout the width of the range, and that would bring us right to the 190 level, and that's right to retest this prior breakout. So we can come back to test this range breakout in the past at the 190 level. Right now we just closed at prior support. In the past this was prior support, so it could be acting as prior resistance. You can see that we bounced from here in the past, came a little bit close in the past, just a little bit short. We bounced from it. Price action closed right at this level in the past. We gapped down, traded below this horizontal 173 level, and now we came back again to test it on the bottom side. So this could be a little bit of resistance, but given the context on the chart, I see a breakout to the top side still, and I think we can reach the 190 level. You could also see that we made a measured move down. So this was the first leg, this was the second leg. Prices had a hard time breaking through that 155 level. If it's going to have a hard time breaking through a level, it's probably going to reverse and do the opposite. So that's what we're getting right now. And we also came up short on this side of the yellow channel, which shows signs of weakness. So what I'm seeing on the chart is bullish signs. I'm not saying this is the bottom, but I'm seeing a lot of bullish signs on the chart. You can see that we're back above the EMA, which we have not done since May of this year, early May of this year. So this is showing strength and showing weakness for the shorts. So I'm expecting this breakout to continue. Everything I see is leading to higher prices. Now, since this is the first break, most breakouts fail. So even though we could see a nice pop up to the 190 level, I will still keep in the back of my mind that we could come back to retest this prior low and maybe even exceed it just a little bit before having a confirmed bottom. So I'm not saying this is a confirmed bottom, but I am saying as I do see higher prices in the short term. And we can wrap this up at least before the earnings, which it looks like it's to be confirmed on the 27th of July. I see higher prices probably until then. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. In the markets, guys, there's no certainties, only probabilities. So I'm not saying we have bottom, and I'm not saying that we should continue down or up. Just looking at the chart, give you guys an update every week. You can see that we pull back to that 2020 starting point, which is very good. Since we're that close, I was thinking we could reach that 138 level and possibly even the 122 level, which they are not out of question yet. We'll have to wait and see if this is a bounce that's going to send us above this weekly EMA, which we can pull back and confirm. And then if we do continue higher, then I would be much more confident saying we have bottom. As right now, I'm expecting a pullback to that 190 level. You can see that EMA is right around the 195, 197 level. So that's what it looks like prices are wanting to pull back to after not touching the EMA for such a long time. Do I see anything else on the chart? Yes, I do. If I zoom out on the chart, you can see that since 2013, prices have been going up. If I do a Fibonacci retracement, you can see that we hit the golden ratio, which is right at the 618 level. So this was a nice level to get support from. So we bounced right off that 618 level. Let me go and adjust this a little bit better. Drag this. So we bounced right off that 618 level. Tells me that this is pretty much just still a correction at the end of the day. If we break that and we continue lower, then that's not a good sign. We don't want to get too low. There is a point of no return. As right now, this looks pretty good. We're getting buyers at this level. We're seeing follow through, but they should have done it earlier because we don't want to be hanging around price levels. We want to see rejection, kind of like what we did in 2020. You see that prices came back down to this level, and we saw a massive rejection. Over here, we're seeing kind of acceptance of price for several weeks before seeing a breakout. So most likely, we're gonna see a nice pop up and maybe even roll over, but that's later in the future. Let's just enjoy the nice pullback in the market. So that's all I see for Meta Platforms. I'll give you guys an update next week. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time and bye.